Okay, some things that I did notice about the Lamarie project was how it was a true story, and how just that brought a lot more meaning to the play, just right off the bat. And also how they talked to a lot of different religious leaders, um, and the different points of view that brought in, I thought was a interesting dynamic. Some of the values that were represented would be truth and balance. Um, the core transcripts were included, so there was no question to what was actually occurring. And I thought that it was good that they talked to the police on the scene, to get that unbiased point of view. As far as balance, talking to church leaders and friends of the accused, to get their side of the story, and get, just again, get those different points of view. Really, I felt like they were after the actual story and not just some narrative that was being put out there. So in the additional research, I looked up Fred Phelps, because I thought it was really just kind of crazy how outspoken he was with such hateful things. And I looked him up and discovered he was a leader of some hate group. And so that, it wasn't as surprising to me anymore that he was so outspoken about these things. I thought Lamarie was depicted as kind of a small town, close-knit community, maybe older demographic. But more importantly, I felt like Lamarie, they tolerated Matthew for who he was, but they never accepted him for the person he was. So, or didn't really accept him. So, I think the takeaway from the Tectonic Theater Project for me would be, just to, look at your own life, and say to yourself, am I accepting these people who are different from me, or am I just tolerating them? 3 examples that set the Lamarie Project apart from Intimate Apparel. The Lamarie Project was split up into 3 parts, which was interview, media, the media and news part, 3 acts, and the funeral. And the fact that it was a nonfiction, again, I just felt like brought so much more meaning and an impact of just every word you read. And obviously the episodic structure of jumping around, and kind of the different places you saw and the different storylines was a lot different than Intimate Apparel, which kind of had that smooth storytelling. My 2 questions would be, how much of the town would have given the death penalty, do you think? Because I thought there was some different opinions on the jury. And how do you think that Columbus would have reacted if this would have happened in modern day Columbus today? So, thanks, guys.